now this is dry, we've got the Devil and Mud wash on there. What we need to do is use some bleached bone to do a dry brush highlight, and I'm just going to take this straight from the pot, but you know the rules with the dry brush. Get as much as you can off your brush and do a quick test on the paper. That is just to see if you've got anything left. Trick with dry brushing, think about where the highlights are, and then where the raised areas are, and just be aware of what where the paint's going to deposit itself, and just watch it. Don't be in a rush, just take your time, brush lightly, and as if by magic you'll start to get the paint deposited on the door in this case. So I'm not sure if that's going to come up on the camera, but we're starting to get the edge of each plank now is catching the paint, and the grain down the planks is catching the paint too. So that's working pretty well. Sometimes these colours can look a little bit cartoony, but you just have to kind of have faith and trust the process, keep going with it. Alright, that's looking pretty good. I don't think I need much more than this. Just going to push it a little bit more, see what it looks like. That's pretty good. I mean, dry brushing just brings things alive. Now the painting of the door's done, what we need to do is attach the brackets, and the way to do this is simply to glue them to the outside of the door. Now it may be that brackets normally go on the inside, maybe we just need a handle really, but it's pretty good to add some more detail on here. So literally decide where you want them, leave enough room for a handle over here, and glue these onto the door. With these glued on, what you want to do now is give them a coat of Chaos Black, and when that's dry, a coat of Codex Grey, and then we'll come back on to how we add the detail and make them look like they're a little bit rusted. Now that we've got the black paint and grey paint on the hinges, we need to very carefully just dab on small blobs of metallic paint onto the hinges where we think the bolts would be that secure the hinge to the door. And I'm going to go ahead and do that and show you a picture, because this camera doesn't get down fine enough. With the little dots of paint in place to represent the pins holding the hinges to the door, all that remains then is to put another coat of Devil and Mud wash over the hinges, again just to give them a little bit of depth of colour and take the shine off the metallic paint. Just overlap the Devil and Mud wash off the hinges a little bit, and you'll get a bit of extra depth around the hinge itself. And once we've done that, we have a door in need of a building. There we go. I've actually just realised that what we are is a door in need of a handle, and what I'm going to use is this ring off an old chain that I have. So I'm going to bend this out using some pliers and make a small handle for the door, which I'll show you in a second.